we're gonna be doing Dolly makeup, or my version of Dolly makeup, because I'm not gonna lie, I low-key suck at eyeshadow, so I did this. The eyeshadow is a work in progress, but the face art, now that's something. Okay. I want to look like a Barbie doll, a Bratz doll, a living doll. I already got the bows in my hair. Look at that, cute, cute. We're gonna start off with foundation. I'm just gonna go in with my Dior Backstage foundation. I'm just gonna put this all over my face and try to get really good coverage with this because a doll has very, very beautiful skin. You don't see any blemishes. Like, our skin is beautiful and perfect and amazing. I feel like that was a lot. I don't know what it is, but lately I have totally been hating foundation. I mean, this is just a me thing. It just has been feeling super gross on my skin. I don't know what it is. For the past week, I have not been obsessing over any TV show. I feel like I watched Bridgerton and that was it. Usually I have some kind of show on Netflix where I'm like locked in watching that, but I do go through moments where I'm just not doing anything, and I feel like I've been very makeup focused lately, just creating a lot of ideas, being in my moment and in my zen. I kind of love that, but it really is fun for me to watch TV because I feel like I'm in like another universe, another world that I get to live in that is really fun. I'm gonna take a sponge and kind of just pat in the makeup. Maybe this will just help remove some of that, maybe some of that feeling where I'm like, it's feeling gross, you know? The e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I have a bunch of other concealers as well, but I don't know, I just want to use this one today because I kind of want to make my concealer match my skin tone and not be super bright. Because when I look at a doll, typically they have the same skin color throughout their entire face. I don't want to add too much and not anything too heavy, because usually I do a lot of bronzer, I feel like, and I've been trying to get away from that because I just am not starting to like the look as much anymore. The only reason why I do that is because my makeup would turn out so bright on my face from the foundation not matching that I would kind of just bronze it up so that it would match. So now I'm gonna go in with a liquid blush, and I'm just gonna use the Rare Beauty blush in Happy. And what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna focus it over here in this area. Instead, actually, you know what? I totally forgot to do my brows, but we're gonna do that in a second. Just yet. The hairs on the brush are getting on my face like hello. I recently learned how to play the Pink Panther theme song on the piano because I always consider myself the queen of hobbies. I'm not the queen of hobbies, but I just always say that because I literally have so many hobbies that I love doing, and I always stumble upon another one when I'm in the midst of 3,000 others, you know? With my brows, what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna lie, lately what I've been doing for my brows, I really don't like, because I feel like my brows come out really bushy and really big. I'm just gonna brush through my brows. We're just gonna try to fill her in. Just gently. Don't forget to hydrate. I hate spring water. It tastes so gross to me. People say it's healthier than other water and blah 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 and all that, and saying that it is less acidic, more pH balanced water since it comes from a spring. Well, let me tell you one thing that I've heard. I've heard that no matter what kind of water you drink, the pH balances within your stomach. It balances within your body when it goes into your body. So you know what? Only thing I can say that would be negative about drinking more acidic water could potentially be your teeth. I'm gonna keep drinking the purified water. I surely am. I'm gonna take that same e.l.f. concealer, and then my favorite thing I like to do with it is I just put some on the back of my hand. I feel like it's easier to control. I take a little brush, then I dip it in to the concealer, and then now we're just gonna carve. And this is really nice for getting a more defined brow. Like, the brow doesn't have to be anything perfect. Still add like a little layer of, just a little layer of cleaning them up a little bit. And just do it lightly, like it's not meant to be perfect. we're just going to set our makeup. I'm gonna set the entire face. Like, my face is set, but it just does not seem matte enough. I'm so tempted to go in with a powder puff. Lately, I have really been obsessed with this basic blush palette. She's going to be our bestie. And then I also have the Conchita palette. I'm gonna use these two for my blush. So I'm gonna go in with a really pale blush. Who else's For You page on TikTok is just flooded with Billie Eilish's music? Me. Okay, it's very much giving Who Wants to Go to the Four Seasons. If y'all didn't know, by the way, that Four Seasons baby is a girl. Like, what? It totally looks like a baby boy. I just thought that because its shirt was off. Don't worry, it might look a little overwhelming right now, but we're gonna go ahead and add to her. Okay, so I did more of a darker pink blush on this area, and then on the inside I put a little bit more of a brighter blush. I went in with this pale blush on the inner. Then I used this one from the Conchita blush palette on the outer edges. I'm just going to take a little bit, and it depends what colors I'm using for my eyeshadow for what I'm going to go in with on my lid, because girl, most of these shades be looking hella unpigmented on skin with any pigment. So I'm just taking some of this base, we're just putting that on the lid, and I'm just going to blend that outwards. Especially if you have really like oily lids, I think that using eyeshadow primer is amazing and works perfectly to help that eyeshadow stick. So I am using my Colourpop in a Trance palette. I love this palette so much because it literally has the prettiest pastel colors ever. So I'm taking this purple and this purple, and we're just gonna go ahead and sweep that across the lid. I'm probably just gonna cover my whole lid with this color. It's gonna kind of give that darkness and that kind of color underneath what we're gonna place on top. I'm gonna take this Colourpop All Amethyst palette. I'm just gonna grab this shade right here. It's called Feb's Gem, and I'm just going to place it kind of above this purple to give a little bit of depth. So just putting it right there. And it does not have to be anything super precise. It really doesn't, because either way, we're putting pink on top of it, so it'll be cool. Now we're gonna go in with this Rem Beauty liquid eyeshadow in the shade Experiment, just like how I did with this eye look. Going over top of the eyeshadow with this pink eyeshadow. And then I'm just gonna pat that in with my finger. And now we're just gonna take this blue liquid eyeshadow from Half Magic. Fairies are real, because they are. I'm a fairy. Place this on top. To remember to bring my mirror close to me. And we're just gonna pat this in. Like, I really love how that looks. It gives it a dark base. Like, that is just so pretty to me. We're gonna put another layer on, but what I want to do for now is I want to go ahead and put a blue eyeshadow underneath my eye. We're going with this blue shade so that it can kind of make it more pigmented. Then now I'm just going to take that Half Magic liquid eyeshadow again, and we're going to just put that underneath our eye, directly on the blue shadow. Yeah, I think this looks really, really cute. Blue is such a pretty color. Just put a little bit, because you don't want to cover the whole lid with it, so we can still see the darkness kind of peeking through. I did still put like a really generous amount though. So what I'm gonna do now is do a liner. I'm just taking a brush that has like it's like really thin. Like, hopefully you can see it's really, really thin and pointy, and I'm just gonna use that with a black eyeshadow, and I'm just using the Morphe 9T palette, and there's just a black in there. So we're just gonna put it on our lash line. Although I don't feel like I'm really tightlining, because like that's like under your eye, and I'm not really going under my eye, well, under my eyelid. And I really think wings are super easy with eyeshadow, truthfully. If you want to extend it or clean it up, it's super easy to just fix it with your hand. I don't know why shadow is so easy. It also just looks way softer. All right, so now I'm just gonna go in with a white eyeliner. Personally, I want to use white because, which actually was not very smart that I did the white after I did liquid eyeshadow, because this might get messy. We can always go in and fix it. I want to do the white for a more dramatic eye, clean it up, and we're all good. We're gonna do the liner, and that part, it's super easy. Although I know to people who aren't really good at drawing, it might not be super easy for you, but I promise the more you practice, the more you're gonna get better at it. A year ago, I did not know how to draw at all. And then I just started to play with the liners a lot, and I would do makeup looks a couple times a week, and then I started to build my skill of drawing. And at first, it's not going to be the best, but if you keep on going, then I promise it's going to get easier and easier. So I'm just going to draw dots for guidelines, because I keep drawing it way too high up because my eyes are different. I'm going to draw it this way. Okay, so we made an oval. We brought that inwards. Dot in the middle for a circle. Now we're just gonna draw the next one from this middle section. Curve it. Then we're just gonna draw like squiggly lines for the little ribbon. It just is my favorite part. It's too pretty. Yeah. Okay, now we're just gonna add some cute little polka dots just to kind of make it look a little more fuller. And I'm just randomly adding them. I feel like it just gives you like a party vibe, like a party look. Super cute. So the more I look at these, the more I'm like, okay, like maybe they look not bad. Maybe they're like look a lot better. I did fix it up, and I kind of tried to make it a little more cleaner, but it is what it is. I'm not redoing it. I'm good. I'm content with it. I'm just adding some freckles to the look. I don't want to go crazy with it. I'm going to use the Kylie lipstick in Irreplaceable as a base. So this will be like my bottom lip color. I really like to use this as a base for a lot of my lip colors because I just feel like it's such a pretty color. And I really like Kylie lipsticks because to me they remind me of her lip liners, and those are just amazing. And this is just a thicker form of that. I love it. We're gonna put this in the middle. I'm gonna take the shade Fig Fig directly here. This is super cute. Everything is just together. Like, it looks so cute. Like, I love my hair. I love the makeup and I hope you love it as well. I don't want to be posting makeup tutorials every single week. I kind of just want to have fun and do what I like. Some weeks it'll be makeup, some weeks it'll be other things like maybe fashion, maybe something I'm totally into like a TV show or something. I just want to post anything that's on my mind, anything girly, because my ADHD is literally always getting me into some kind of hobby or into something fun and new. And I want to just take you along for the journey, and I hope that you will enjoy that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to follow me on social media, my social media handle is Anja's Makeup Room. If you want to get like a deeper dive into my life, kind of, then you can follow my Instagram. I'm literally just always on there posting things about my hobbies, doing fun little things, playing the piano for you guys, just doing cute little stuff and sharing fun things. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. Love you. Bye.